Here we are at the Fairy Village. Just lower it a bit. There you go. I can lower it a bit more actually. That's not very low. There you go. That's better. Hi Grace. How you doing, bubs? Hi Chewie. Right. So okay. First bit of news. Got up this morning. Went to get out of bed. Well, because I slept on top of the bed with no sheets or anything, with the fan on level 2. So nice cool breeze coming, but yeah, I noticed it was a bit too cold during the night, so I turned it down to fan level 1. Yeah. Well, that's another point. Last year, I believe there was no chance at all that I could sleep on top of the bed with no sort of sheet or duvet over me, because last year I couldn't. I just couldn't sleep without anything over on me. Yeah, now no problem at all. I'm doing it. Yeah, because it's hot and sticky. So yeah. So things can change. That's the point. What you think is impossible can suddenly be possible. However, was it a wise move for me to do it last night with the fan on level 2? Maybe not, because when I stepped down from the bed onto the floor, my right calf was suddenly incredibly tight. And as soon as I put my foot down, I could feel it. If I go down any further, then it's quite possible I could tear my calf really, really badly. So get back on the bed, stretch a bit, stretch that muscle. And you know, these things happen once in a while, don't they? We all get that sort of thing. So that's why we're here rather than at Stinky Woods, because Stinky Woods there's a lot of up and down, whereas this is basically one level, pretty flat. Yeah, there are still niggly bits, but compared to Stinky Woods, this is better for the calves. Yeah, if you've got a slightly ouchy calf, this is a better place to go. So, hi Chew, how you doing, mate? Hi Luce, how you doing? There's Grace. Hi Grace. Now Grace is running. You see? Yeah. But early on, when it was after they fed, Gracie ran into the shower, so I thought, okay, she can sleep there. That's cool. She can go to sleep there. When I got her out, I then noticed that Locki was in there with her. So well, you two are becoming best buddies straight away, aren't you? My Collie! Hello! How you doing, babes? Come on, Chew. So yeah, I mean, the other thing I noticed this morning was that it felt as if I'd done my back. Not damage, but as if I worked out my back last night. I hadn't. But when you're doing your chest, if you're doing your chest and you're going fairly heavy, then your stabiliser muscles in the back, certainly upper back, are going to come into play. So therefore you're going to exercise those muscles anyway. But because when I was doing the low row thing, and doing that with basically the weight I was doing it with about a year ago, must be about a year ago, well, before lockdown and before lockdown before that, pretty much. Yeah, I felt that even this morning. I thought, ooh, I can still feel that, so that was quite good. That's going to be an interesting one tonight. The course back there tonight, doing that again. So yeah. And Lucy's a nutter. What doesn't help with regards to her barking? As I've said before, there's the other neighbours. Oh Jesus Christ! Really? They're throwing a ball. If you're happy to lose the ball, come here, Gracie. This way. Okay, if that woman's happy to lose her ball, then cool. Okay. Well, because we've got 8 collies here who quite like ball. Gracie, come this way. Good girl, Grace. Sit with Gracie. Behaving brilliantly. Come, Grace. This way. I mean, you keep on going back, didn't you? See where that doggy is. Come on this way. Gracie, come. Got plenty of doggies ahead of you. Okay. Play with them. Come on, Gracie. I know you spotted something, didn't you? Don't worry about it. I spotted too. So, anyway, what else was I going to say? Yeah, I mentioned before about the neighbours with the 2 rough collies and the fact those dogs are barking all the blinking time. So as soon as mine go out, they start barking, which then encourages mine to bark even more. Well then, don't blame my dogs for that. Blame them for that. You know, always try and blame me and my dogs for that sort of crap, rather than the other people. So like the people on left, you've got those two rough collies barking all the time. Even at night, they're barking. I don't think they've said anything to the owners of that dog, but they try and bitch out at me about it. So it's like, well, tough luck. You know, if you're being hypocrites, then I'm not interested. If you're being consistent, then I take what you say, you know, at least with a bit of seriousness, because you're being consistent. You're speaking to all the people whose dogs are barking a lot, but you're only speaking to me. Okay. Then I'm not going to take notice of anything you say. There you go. Yeah. Oh, and one thing I will say today is that I've said it last couple of days really, but it's a point to maybe push on a bit. Lucy, leave it. Go on, Mix, on you go. Micky, go. Hanging out by me with doggies trying to nick your sticky, not a good idea. Right, what I was saying the other day was about the fact that sometimes a lot of the bad crap we have is stuff we've learned because of the attitude that we have shown, as with the good stuff. And it goes back to seeds sown. When you sow seeds and you water those seeds, you get fruit. Now, if you sow crappy seeds and you water them, and you keep on doing this crappy stuff, you end up with crappy fruit. Now, the reality is, yeah, the neighbours that I've got have all got this crappy fruit that they planted and watered, and there you go. What you've got is a ton of crappy fruit. Gracie's off over there for some reason, don't know why. Come here, Grace. Gracie, here. Gracie, here. Come on. Gracie. Gracie. She's gone off bounding towards another dog. Gracie, come. Gracie. Where has she gone? Gracie, come here. Gracie, get out of the way now, idiot. You're in my way. How am I supposed to walk through you, you dozy dog? Come on, Mollie. Gracie, come here now. Get here. Gracie, here. When I call you, you come. Oi, donut. There's me talking about how well you've been behaving, and you pack it up as well. Locki, pack it up, nutters. When you go ahead, fine, but when I call you back, you come back. Okay? Right, so yes, bad seed, bad fruit. Yep, bad seed does equal bad fruit. You missing one? I don't know where Micky's gone. Micky, Mr. Mouse, Mousey, Mickey Mouse, you alright, mate? How you doing, Bubs? You okay, Micky? Micky Moo, you okay? Good boy. You okay? Love you. Love you. Oh, go on you go. On you go, Mix. There's a good boy. Yeah. Well, it's like, for example, I've said about 1 second. All right, this way. Come here. Come here. Come on, this way. This way. Oi, we don't go down that way. I'm not even sure if we're going that way. Wait 1 second. Jesus, she really is. Yeah. All this separation anxiety, she seems to have lost that now, hasn't she, little Grace? She's running ahead with all the rest now. They run ahead, she says, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, oi, will you behave yourself? I don't want you running off. Not too much, don't get lost, okay? Don't run off properly. Run off with the rest, that's cool. But come back when you're called, okay, brother? Good girl, Grace. Go on, Grace, on you go. Oh, the lady with the other doggy. Okay, she's coming this way to avoid us, and we're going this way. Aye. Oh, well, we wondered where she'd gone. Well, there she is. That's where she'd gone. Oh, there's people ahead, is it? Or is it that, I don't know. What's ahead? Something's ahead, clearly. They've run to it. Ah, Grace! How you doing? How you doing? Hello, loves. That's, go on you get. Go on you go, Lucy. Go on, Lucy. On you get. Come on. Yeah. Not training dogs leads to bad fruit. You can end up with a dog that dies. Yeah, food being run over or has to be put down if you're not being trained. Simple as that. That is the, you sow seed, you reap. That's the reality. Yeah. Best thing to do is don't sow dodgy seed. And when you see you're sowing dodgy seed, dig it up. Come this way. Come on. Come. Come, come, come. Stop drinking that water. Leave it. Oi, leave it. Locki, Covie. Yeah. Get your stick loose. Come on, Locki, leave. Good girl. One locks. We're going to come around here. Where did we go last time? Oh yeah, other track. Okay. We're going in here. We haven't got an amber. So because we haven't got an amber, even though Gracie goes towards other doggies, she will come back. So yeah, the risk of her running off, running away sort of thing is less now than it has been before. She's getting better and better every day, although she's not perfect at it, she's just better. Well, like early in this walk, she ran off with the others, she came back. Yeah. I was a bit concerned, but she came back, so that's cool. All that sort of thing is brilliant because it means that she's grown in confidence. So growing in confidence, fantastic. You know, she's venturing further away from me, but coming back because she's knowing, you know, the route. She knows where I'm going to be. She hears me. She's listening out for me now. So that's good. Hi. That's good. I'm saying now she's got a family. So you know, she's now got this family now. They're now her family. So it's good. All right, Grace, Grace. Good girl. Come. Come, come, come. So yeah. But no, put it this way. The Bible talks about the sowing of seed, and it's something again the church hasn't spoke about, should speak about, because it's a realistic thing that we all have to face at some point in time. It's all about when talking about consequences. The reason why you get the consequences is because you've been sowing seed. You've been watering this plant that you've sown. The fruit comes up. The fruit is the consequences. Yeah. There's a spiritual thing that says, you know, when you sow seed, you are going to get fruit. That's why. Look at all this here. You've got stinging nettles here. Why? Because you get the flowers, and the birds come and get it on their wings, and then they drop it off a bit further, so the seed gets sown. You know, rain comes, waters, and here we have loads of stinging nettles. Right? The reality is, that's what happens. Yeah. That's why things like pollination is such a wonderful, incredible thing, because you know, you get hummingbirds and bees and other birds going around and they're getting pollen on them and then dropping it, spreading it around. So you get this beautiful spring that you get. You get these flowers and you get all the apple trees that start to blossom. And it's all due to that. Take that out of the situation. That's why people have been saying they're worried about bees. The shortage of bees, because if you have a shortage of bees, you don't have apples, you don't have barley, you don't have any of that sort of stuff at all, because you don't have the pollination. It doesn't work. So yeah, there was a spiritual thing put there to say, even with us, with the things that we do, we are going to bear fruit. That is the reality. We are going to bear fruit. Now, in the end, some seeds take longer to develop than others. You know, depending upon the amount of watering you do. Yeah, and 1 second. Oh, that's a young pup, is it? That should be okay. Yeah. Well, I haven't really got barkies. Come here. Come here. If she's going up the other path, we'll have to wait until she's going up the other path anyway, because we're going back up there. So, yeah, we wait here for a sec. Wait there. Wait there, Lux. Wait there, bub. Yeah, and I mean, look at these trees. These trees have been growing for hundreds of years, some of them. Not these necessarily, but some trees have been growing for hundreds of years. And so with people, they can be sowing bad seeds and watering them, and that fruit may take a good few years, even 10, 20 years, to really come up and totally screw everything they have. Well, put it this way, you're saving for a house, right? You're working, you're saving for a house, but you're developing a bad attitude in a certain way towards a certain person, right? Or certain people. Okay, that's quite common, yes? Quite common that people develop bad attitudes towards certain people. If you continue this, if that gets encouraged and you continue that behaviour, that's going to start to leak into your working situation. Once it starts to leak into your working situation, you are going to lose your job, because you won't be able to stop it, because you haven't stopped it up to now, have you? You don't know how to stop it, right? Because if you did, you certainly would have prevented it from getting into your working situation, which you didn't, because you don't know how to stop it. So therefore, it's now into your working situation. Come here, Gracie, here, now. Gracie, here. Come here, Grace, here, now. Locki, here, now. Come here, Lux. Suddenly it's got incredibly popular. We're just coming out here, there's another person with a dog. So I'm just holding them here because there's another person with a dog there. Come here, come here. Come here. Here, Gracie, come here. Come here. Covie, here now. Come, Bubs. Locki, come here, now. Here, Covie. Covie, come. Covie, come. Covie. Covie, come on. Covie, come. I might as well take him down the woods now. Go that way. Right, come here, this way. This way. Come on, this way. Come on, this way. Come on. Chewie, come. Aye. Well, there's another one indoors. Well, there's another 3 indoors because 2 puppies as well. Aww. Come here, this way. Come. Come this way. Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy. Come on. This way. This way. Gracie, come now. Come, Grace. Come, Grace. Yeah, so as I say, the situation is, yeah, you are going to take it into your work situation. If your work situation means that customer service or that sort of stuff has to be spot on, and you start treating your customers where you've treated this person that you don't like, you've lost your job. Come here. Gracie, come. This way. If that happens, then chances of you actually ever being able to buy the home you're looking to buy, knackered. Knackered. Yeah, your relationship is most likely going to be knackered because now you're not working, you're not providing. If you get sacked from a job, chances you're going to get another job, certainly in that area, is incredibly slim. Gracie, come. Here now. Come, Grace. Gracie. Well, there's a lady with a dog ahead, so therefore, that's why we're waiting there. Try and give the lady with the little doggy plenty of time to get ahead. So, right, come here. Locks. Come here, Locki. Gracie. Gracie. Come here, Grace. Here. Wait for Dad. We're going to get there in a second, all right? We've got plenty of time. Indeed, we have got plenty of time. What else I call these cancel culture people? All it needs is for those people who do this research and stuff to get a little bit famous, and then you've got people looking to crucify them. Right? That's what it needs. Yeah, they get a job, a decent job now, which is a bit in the public, because they've helped to expose all these people. They get rewarded with that, with a great job, but it's in the sort of public eye, and of course people then start to take notice of them and going after them, and then all that work they did trying to crucify people is coming back on them. Yeah, it's going to happen. It is, because that's the point. Seeds sown. You sow the seeds. If your seeds are bad, the fruit's going to be bad. You can never get good fruit with bad seeds. Never. You can sometimes get bad fruit from good seeds. You can. The reason why is because you can sow good seeds, but then your behaviour afterwards could curse those good seeds, and the fruit will be bad. Because that's the point. You've got to water it. I mean, if you're watering... One second, Gracie, come here. She really is going ahead, isn't she? Wow, okay. If you're planting seeds, if you're planting whatever you're planting, say you're planting fruit or whatever, and then you're watering it with something that is toxic, yeah, what are you going to get? You're going to get something that's edible? No. No, because you're watering it with something that's toxic. It's going to get into these seeds and going to get into the fruit, isn't it? You know, you've now produced something that is horrid. That's a new one. That's very, very new. Yes, indeed. Actually, a lot of these are quite new. A lot of these new houses are new. You know, they're putting new ones in there. I've completely taken no notice of them. They're here. Alright, I mean, that one's new as well. One over there. Oh, they're positioned that so beautifully. Right in amongst that bit of... I don't know what that is. You know. But that looks nice. That's really, really good. They positioned it so well. They do new ones of these every year. I don't know whether they get schools to do it. I think they probably do. I think they get kids in school to build these. Yeah. Some of them get done that way. You right, Grace? Good girl. Good girl, Gracie. Here you go, bud. Good girl. I got you, Gracie, didn't I got you. Daddy got the Gracie. The battery for this phone may die quite soon because I didn't charge it last night. It was at 29% when I started. So it may not last. It may not. Don't know. So, yeah. Well, it's like, for example, all this gym stuff. It's the same. It's sowing seed. Yeah. You're doing exercise now. Hopefully, you're doing exercise to the point where, you know, when you're 60, 70, 80, you'll be able to function better because of the exercise you're doing around 50. That's the hope, at least. Yeah. Yeah. That's the hope. But that's why part of what I do is I do it differently. I make it harder every time in one way or the other. Now, I'm going to have to change that round and make it harder with regards to either more reps or more sets at some point. But that then means as I get older, if I continue doing stuff like that, I'm going to be more able to function body-wise, you know, than someone who hasn't done that sort of stuff. So that's the idea, isn't it, really? Yeah. Well, you've got a lot of people who do this sort of stuff to impress. Now, of course, what I have to do on a continual basis is think, okay, am I trying to impress anyone? And the answer is no. Who would I be trying to impress? No one at all. No one. So I'm not doing cardio, so I'm not working on flattening the stomach or getting a six-pack or anything like that. Couldn't care less about that. This is a new house. I've not seen this one on the tree before. It's got a lot of colour. I think this was designed by kids. This thing here. It's got lots of little dollies in it and bird watching for dollies. There you go. Oh, that's cool. Right. Not sure if you can see it that well in there. There you go. That's pretty cool. So that's new. That wasn't there before. That's pretty new. That's good. That's cool. As I say, it's colourful. That one's very, very colourful, isn't it, really? That's cool. And it gets people to come up closer to see what it says on there, which is brilliant. All the little characters that are glued onto it. Fantastic. Yeah, just brilliant. And so I think that probably was done in the school. And these you've got handprints on, so these would be done by kids. Yeah, the handprints are kids, so therefore, again, fantastic. Yeah. That one there's got acorns on it, so again, I think that would have been kids doing that. As I say, I think that's good. That's really, really good. Because then when the kids and their parents walk around here, or the grandparents and the kids, they can say, oh, we did that one. Fantastic. There's a new load of houses over there. Little village. Jesus. You hear that? It's like thunder. It's so funny. It was like thunder, wasn't it, Grace? Was that like thunder, Gracie? Was it, Bubba? Was it like thunder? So look around here. There's another group of houses over here. But, well, talking about sowing seed, the people that put the work in to do these things here, yeah, they bring a bit of joy to the people that come around and see it. You know? Whenever you've got these sort of things in the area, it always brings a little bit of joy to the people that see it. You know, it's a little bit of, yeah, you've got tons of green, so you've got a bit of colour in amongst the green, you know? That's pretty cool. It looks as if they've just been sort of dumped here, but look at a lot of villages. A lot of villages are just like that, really. They've just sort of been dumped there. So, yeah. It's true, isn't it? A lot of villages have just sort of just been, yeah, put those houses there. Let's not think about the consequences of what we're doing. That's why you get so many places get flooded. And again, sowing seed. If you put your homework in and you know that this is a floodplain, so therefore we don't want to build there. Yeah, we want to be sensible. Yeah, we won't quite get the view, but at least we won't be flooded on a regular basis. Yeah, you want to do that sort of work. You want to sort of, you know, go with something a little bit less to make sure you don't have to put up with all the crap of flooding. Yeah, on a sometimes a yearly basis. Micky, Mr. Mousy, hello. Here he is, Mr. Mousy. Hello, Mr. Mousy. How you doing? How you doing, Pup Pup? There's Grace. Hi, Grace. Love you. Love you, Bubs. Oh, dear. All fun and games, eh? Good job we didn't have Amber, the amount of dogs we come across. Right. Hi, Grace. How you doing, Bub? Love you. Well, Gracie and the two pups, Locki and Covie, they had mince, lamb mince, for their breakfast this morning. I think they enjoyed it. Well, Gracie, nutter, I just basically cut it into three, a big block. Bit for her, bit for them, and just put it in the bowls. She wouldn't touch us. She was sort of running away from it. So, right, I'll cut it up into bite-sized bits. Even then, she wouldn't touch it. I had to feed it to her. You know, get little bits of my finger, give it to her, that she'd eat. Then eventually, I put the bowl down and she ate it all. So, you nutter, why didn't you just do that in the first place? I think she likes the personal touch. Don't you? You like to be fed, don't you, Bub? Eh? It's all a bit of lovey, isn't it? Eh? All a bit of lovey. Eh, for the Gracie. A bit more lovey for the Gracie, isn't it, Grace? Eh? That's what you like, isn't it, Grace? A bit more loveys. Aye. Hello, Smiley Riley. How you doing, my boy? I'm not going to find stickies. Well, that's not that I know. Yeah, basically, sow better seeds. Sow better seeds and keep an eye on what you're choosing to water your seeds with. Yeah. Because the point of it is we sow seeds all the time. We have thoughts coming into our head on a secondary basis. You know, so every day we may have, and I've spoken about this before, we may have 100,000 thoughts a day. You know, at least 1,000 of them end up being seeds that we sow. And so we just got to be more aware of what we're doing in that way, because we are sowing seeds. We are, well, because you look at behaviours, you look at the things that people do, and you can track back to seeds that they've sown. You know, you can see there that years ago they'd sown seeds, and this is what they were now reaping as a result. Like, 1 second, we're coming across people now. So I'm going to end this here. You take care, God bless, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.